Please, just get in there. Please, please. Just stay sat down. I'm not going to harm you. I promise. I won. That's not the purpose of you. The purpose is to be my one and only for the rest of my life. So please, let the drugs kick in. Let those pretty eyes shut. And be my princess. I'll protect you within our castle walls for the rest of eternity. And not a single man, woman, or authority will be able to take you from me. Because because thieves rarely win. So as long as you're mine, it'll be real hard for anyone in this world to take you from me. Oh God. My love, I'm so sorry about how long I was out this time. I had no intention of being this late, but that was the last job. Last Oh, you would be questioning a few things, wouldn't you, my love? All right, all right. Just do you want my blanket? I could go get it from my room and come down here for you. All right, my love. Let me go get it for you. All right, there you are. I love you so much, my princess. You know, darling, it feels bad whenever you act like you don't know me. It hurts more than any knife I've been stabbed with, more than any bullet wound, more than anything. But it's fine, because it's not your fault. You've been through a lot, haven't you, my love? Mm-hmm. Yeah. They've been working you to the bone. Don't worry. I handled them. Ever since we met eyes, ever since we talked at your work, you've been all I've been able to think about on the job. And despite 3 years of longing for you, I haven't showed up as frequently as I'd like to. I've been so focused about getting this place and getting the money that I haven't been able to be with you, my love. I hope you don't mind. I'm done working. We have enough to retire. So, you're all that I have to think about for the rest of eternity. Don't worry, my love. You have too. I see the panic in your eyes. I saved up for the both of us. Oh, your eyes are at the blood on my hands. I'm sorry. I could get a handkerchief real quick. Alright, don't. Please, please, please don't freak out. It's fine. Though don't ingest it. I doubt you can, but I don't know where that guy's blood has been. Could have HIV. I know, it may be a worry that isn't for everyone, but it's enough that I think about it because there are far too many people that I've worked with who have gotten things like that through eating the blood of their victims. I'm not even doing a background check beforehand. You'd be surprised how many people that gets. Yeah, the freaks get what they deserve, right? I shouldn't call them that. Right, my love? You know, my love, I really feel like you're being put off by each and every word I say. It's making it kind of hard. Yeah. Alright, my love, let me get that for you. Yeah, yes, my love. I am a killer for hire. I was. I thought you wouldn't be too into that idea, so I was sure to, by the time that I confessed to you, like I did, that I didn't do any of that stuff anymore. That was the last job, and I promise you, I can hold back from harming people as long as I have you. Now, without you, that might be a different story, but it's what we live with, right, darling? Oh, okay, Your Highness. I know. I never thought you'd approve. And I'm sorry, darling. I didn't. Well, saying I didn't want to was wrong. Because I wanted to when I started. The rush of ending one person's life is euphoric. Though, ever since I've locked eyes with you, that sense has dulled. Killing has mattered less and less as I've grown older. As I've grown to be the man that you will one day marry. And I hope I'm everything you want, and I hope I'm everything you would want me to be. Because I know that it's not the best all the time. But I love you. And if I love you hard enough, then who knows? Maybe some of it will let you see some of the nicer parts of me. The parts you made. The parts you forged. The parts that I marked for you. Every limb, every rib, every single bone of my personality has been broken just to reform into whatever I thought you would like. And I hope it's what you would, because it is a little hard to do in the moment. But you're more than worth the pain. You're worth the pain of 1,000 executions. And I felt them pretty near. So you could trust me whenever I say that, darling. My one and only. Do you believe me? I hope you do. Oh, good girl. You're nodding for me. You're so cute. You're everything to me. Now, darling, we're gonna have to wait a bit on a few things, but overall, we should be able to live a somewhat normal life. We've moved far, far from where we once were. And that just makes the two of us. And everyone else living here, unfortunately. Yeah, things are... Yeah, as much as I would love it to only be us, society's a symbiote. And I doubt we can make it on our own. Though, the thought's nice. You know what? Give the word. As everything else. I'd move mountains for you. So just tell me what you want, and it'll be done. Your words are that of a god's, because you can speak things into creation with just a word. And I'll be your hands. Oh, that sounds cute, doesn't it? You know what? I just thought about it. We just eloped together, didn't we? Now, on your end, it's a little unwillingly, but me, whenever I was a child, I would have loved to do this with you. When Dad was still yelling at Mom, when I heard Mom's tears through the walls, I always just wanted to run away. But I didn't have anyone that was worth protecting. And it was just worth taking care of Mom. So I stayed. 'Cause who knows? Maybe his hands were a little softer when his kid was around. But mine weren't. The moment I saw my time, the moment he the moment he was blackout drunk, could barely move, I suffocated him. Sorry, darling, I really, thinking about my parents really gets me. I miss them. But who knows? Maybe I'll get some of it back. Because one of the quirks of having really, really poor parents is that you always think about ways you could have done better in their shoes. And my love, I promise you that if we ever have a child, which I will never force onto you, I will be the best father you could possibly imagine. My kids will never know the booming of my voice, the harm of my hands. They will just know the tenderness that a father should give. As it should be. Though, I will need your help. I did grow up largely on my own, but outside of boxed meals, I doubt I can make anything. So, I'm gonna have to have you to teach them how to cook. Do you know how to cook? If not, then we'll have an eternity together. We can learn together. We could sit we we could sit down at the bar in our cooking aprons, going through a cookbook about things that we'd want to make together. I'm glad that got you smiling. If I was the only one that got mushy like this, I'd be beyond embarrassed. You know, darling, it might not be the most intelligent because I've been so fixated on this goal of wanting to move out with you and to be yours that in the calculations of how much money we would need to move out, I failed to realize that we might have kids. But don't worry, darling. I made sure to include a wedding. One where we can afford in a ballroom. One where we can afford to have plenty of room to dance. One where we can have your parents fly out. One where it could be your perfect day. I can't wait for if you'd ever give me such a privilege as of marrying you. Because I really want to. I even want to feel uncomfortable whenever your parents make sly remarks about what's going to be happening after the wedding. I've never understood how that's normalized in TV shows, because, God, that's weird. Knowing your daughter is getting plowed is not one that I would want, but it's the reality, I guess. But it's kind of beautiful. Knowing that after a wedding that the expectation is to give yourself fully to the person that you have loved and adored long enough that you made it to the final stage of love. It's kind of beautiful, even if it didn't feel a little violating. I'm even sure my parents would be happy. After all, being married to the prettiest girl in the world is no small feat. And I'm lucky that I snagged you before anyone else could. Yeah. I love you so much. So, so much. I really hope for the day where I can't imagine a life without you. I really hope for the days when I don't hear your voice to be uncommon. I can't wait for I can't wait for the imprint of your hand to be printed into my body. I can't wait for the day where I could feel your hands through my hair. But I know that'll take some time. And that's fine, my love. I'm willing to wait several eternities for you. Because even you that doesn't love me is better than being without you. It was unbearable waiting for you. I mean, even some days I got angry at you because I was working so hard for you that I just wanted you already. Not knowing how or when this may happen. It hurt. I couldn't imagine it even. The idea that I'd have to go another day working, not hearing your voice, not seeing your eyes, not knowing if you were safe. Why, honestly, I couldn't imagine it. But it was my reality. Every waking hour was just focused on the idea of you rather than knowing you. And that's why I'm so happy, my love. You're right here. I will learn things as a spectator never could. And I will truly become one with you. So it doesn't matter about how much time it takes for you to come around. As long as you do. As long as one day you can be mine, I will wait several eternities. And it's because the love that I feel for you is the truest one that you could ever imagine. The type that movies spoke of. The type that movies can only fail to replicate. The type that appears in everyone's fantasy. That's what I'll be for you. Your Prince Charming. Because I love you so much. So I don't care how it happens. I just care that it does. My love. My love. My love. I really tired. I was running from the cops before going here. I know. They didn't see anything. We just needed a little more. And I got it. So we'll be able to be each other's for the rest of eternity with no breaks. Alright, my love. I love you so much. Good night, my love. Don't leave me.